What's up, Internet? Welcome to Man Alive, a show that is about talking. And it's about two guys in black shirts with their sleeves kind of rolled up talking. I'm Dave.
I'm Harley.
Today we're talking about the world.
Yeah, the world.
We're talking about the planet that we live on right now, Earth.
If you were the brand new leader, champion of the world, a new position available where you control everything in the world.
Emperor Obama.
Yeah.
If I was Global Emperor Obama.
If you were Global Emperor Obama, heavyweight champion of the world and universe.
Sponsored by Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
And Doritos.
Mountain Doritos. How is that not a thing?
Idiots!
Mountain Doritos.
You're welcome!
Would you rather eat Mountain Doritos or drink Mountain Dorito?
Mountain Doritos. Mountain Doritos are probably pretty sick. They're probably pretty close to like Cool Ranch.
This is a whole discussion.
You want to do a different episode? We can
Let's
just go right into chips.
Let's just make this. Let's go into a business venture.
Right.
Where we take two businesses that are completely fine with us and
branding is well established. They have money behind them.
I just imagine me at a large round table with Mountain Dew and Doritos, and I'm like probably wondering why I got you here today.
Well,
this, and I show like a green chip, and this, and it's a cheesy soda. Or I'm like, trust me.
Cheddar cheese flavored soda is the worst. Whoa. Whoa.
Anyways.
So I'm
the brand new leader of the world, and you can create a law.
I am Supreme Awesome Man.
What do you do? What's the laws that you make?
First of all, let's just get some of the simple ones out of the way. Right? Like there's a lot. Stem cells. Check. Gay marriage. Check. Marijuana. Check. No work on Sundays. Ever.
So I thought, for what you're saying, I went a bit further.
Well, those are just the basics.
Yeah, no work on Sunday though. If I were Supreme Obama, this is what I would do. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Saturday, Sunday, the weekends. That's fine. However, Friday is Dream Day.
You get to just...
And what you do on Dream Day is no one works on Dream Day.
You just think...
It's where everyone gets to work towards their personal dream.
That's...
Now, if you're happy with life,
so cool.
You may consider this a third day on the weekend. But however, it comes attached with the guilt that you should probably work to better your life.
That is a really fucking smart idea.
Yeah, dog. So it's not an extra weekend day. It's not another relaxed day. It's the day of work where you work for your passion projects. So everyone can have a YouTube channel. Everyone can have a Twitch channel. Everyone can learn how to paint. Everyone can learn how to speak a different language.
You want to be a lazy ass motherfucker and sit on the couch on
That's your dream.
Dream day. Well,
you got it.
Your dreams are limited by your own ambitions and motivations.
Yeah.
Wow.
So on Dream Day, you can do that. You can just chill.
I like that a lot, man. I want Dream Day now. Hey, Harley, do you think on Fridays now we could start having Dream Day at work?
Every day is Dream Day at this place of work. Vote for me as Supreme Obama. I also have this. High fives at 5.
Just because...
I was on set once.
And they had that?
At like 5 p.m. They were like, 5 p.m., high fives at 5. And everyone started high-fiving each other.
Shut up.
Yeah, so I called Greg, the guy that produced the Epic Mealtime show. And I was like, Greg and Ben, I forget which one said it. I was like, why I was on set and they had high fives at 5. Why don't we have high fives at 5? He's like, sets just do that with people that like aren't friends with each other and don't like each other. He's like, we all know each other, we like each other.
We air jerk each other.
So I thought, I was like, we should have high fives at 5 in the world.
That'd be great.
So 5 p.m. we're on the metro and you're chilling, someone's like, 5, everyone's like, yo, what up, dog?
Mandatory
high five, man. Top of the food chain. You're fucking dope, man. Kill it at work or wherever you're going. Now, 5 a.m. and 5 p.m.
There are a lot of people that would not like that. There are a lot of people, for example, there are religious people in this world that don't like men don't like to touch women and vice versa. What would be the penalty if you refused to take part in high fives at 5? Because I believe that if you were a supreme being and you instilled this policy, which is a marvelous policy, let me tell you, there should be some extreme consequences if you're to not adhere to high fives at 5.
So if you don't want to high five at 5 because of religious reasons, another rule of mine is every religion is legit as long as it doesn't hurt anyone.
Yeah, of course.
You're cool. If it is because of religious reasons,
You're allowed. You're exempt.
you'll be given an artifact to give the high five for you. It is basically a big foam 5 hand.
You're gonna get.
So you put on a big
sports games.
Yeah, but it's a 5, and you just put on your glove at 5, and you just high five everyone.
I like your positive thinking that would do it, but I think you'd still have a tough time convincing some of them. But regardless, maybe then you could do high five vouchers. Maybe they have to submit a voucher. They're now in the hole of high five. They owe something else.
Listen, high fives at 5. You don't need to contact the high five. You could.
No, there's a high five board.
You could.
That is strictly enforcing.
But like
all
here,
high
like,
fives. Nah, I don't. Nah, man, that doesn't feel good.
You know, but it works for long distance high fives sometimes. I've done it through Skype,
No, it's more like one of those.
You've done that to the people.
Yeah.
You've last week,
but I don't have a choice.
You high fived people.
I don't have a choice.
And what if you didn't have a
sorry.
choice because your God didn't let you
I'm
do it?
sorry, but I shortchanged you guys because I didn't give you.
But what if your God doesn't let you high five?
Well,
That's fine too. You didn't have a choice.
I'm not saying it's not fine. I'm just saying maybe we could implement some kind of voucher system.
I was reading on
Credits.
Reddit. I was reading on Reddit. Some other suggestions were if you want to have a kid, you have to pass a standardized common sense test.
So what you do, but you weed out the idiots and the dumb bloodlines.
The future baby idiots. The Registered Idiot Act would be like, let's say you text and drive. Not something I would do.
Never.
Let's say you. Remember when we were in the car driving and you had your GPS on your phone and you were driving and some woman
Yelled
like leaned out of her car and she was like, "Yo!"
First,
yo! And
first
you're
she was like driving and she was staring at me, not even looking at the road, going, "Roll down your window! Roll down your window!"
yeah,
I'm
you
like,
lower your window,
okay.
we're on the highway, you're like, yeah, and she's like, "Put your phone away." And you're like, "Okay, it's just GPS." She's like, "I'm a cop and I don't give a shit."
I'm like, "You're not a cop, you're in a fucking Subaru Forester. Where are you?
Yeah,
what are
like,
you doing?"
first of all, pay attention to the road.
Yeah, she actually made the whole situation way more dangerous.
So
for all of
dangerous.
us.
I was freaking out. I'm like, "Bitch, you're crazy, Dave. Put the phone down, man."
I did though. I mean, it worked. She got me to put the phone down.
That being said, people that neglect pets, neglect children, they're registered idiots.
Yes.
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
Leaving a baby in a hot car.
Yeah.
Registered idiot.
Mm-hmm.
Not giving a little dog food so he gets hypoglycemic and has to go to the vet.
Oh.
Registered idiot.
Yeah. Those dogs, first of all, they get hypoglycemic regardless.
I've heard that about them.
Yeah.
It happens pretty easily.
Yeah. That dog is like fat.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to take shots at this.
That's alright, you drive with a phone in your hand. Like, how dumb is that?
So stupid.
Like, I put a little dog's life at risk. You put everyone's life at risk on the road.
Weren't we in California?
We were somewhere. Oh, I think we were driving to San Francisco?
I think we were in California and we were driving like on a cliff, like with the ocean next to us.
It was really dangerous for what she was
Stupid.
doing.
It was, everything was stupid.
You had a thing in your hand, she was shouting at you.
Yeah.
My dog's dying.
But I feel like maybe that's the problem with the Registered Idiot Act. The Idiot Registration.
The
RIA. I think that maybe everyone would end up on it. At some point or another, you're bound to do a fucking bonehead thing that puts you on that list. Make you look like a real.
I just can't imagine what George
Numbskull.
Clooney would be on that list.
George Clooney?
Yeah, I don't see him doing anything stupid enough to be on the Registered Idiot Act.
There's a handful of people that might not do it. You know, Emperor Barack Obama. Supreme Bram.
Surim Bram. Do you know Surim Bram?
Surim Bram. I think I know.
I think I know Surim Bram too. Did he go to Riverdale? He went to Riverdale with us.
So shout out to Surim Bram. What up, dog? Here's what I would do. Very important, dear to my heart, is space. You know, dog, you know how I love a good spaceship. Love me a good spaceship. Well, I would say that like a quarter of the world's money has to go every year to space.
That's stupid.
You just take the money, you put it inside a rocket. It's not what I meant.
It's just a rock that says we balling out here. And just send it to other planets.
It's like an alien species. They're like, what the fuck is this? It's got faces on it. There's so many faces on these things. Why?
That'd be pretty sick if like every year we took like this, like the sickest, richest rappers, with like their gold teeth and all, and strap them in rocket ships and like send them to other planets.
You're welcome. Now fucking have a hype asses concert or whatever the fuck you want to do now. That'd be great. But then what would we do without all the rappers?
Rock out.
Yes.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Put money in the space program. I feel like
I want more space stations. I want more colonies on other bodies, heavenly bodies. I want to go to space. Is what I'm trying
so.
to
If
say.
this is a real-time strategy.
I want to go to space, and I feel like that's not within my reach. Now,
if this is a real-time strategy, more people are starving on Earth in the short term, in the hopes that in long term you may be gathering resources from another planet.
you're Supreme Emperor. You'll fucking balance the budget, dog. You could do it. There's money places. You don't need all those.
You sound like such a dirty politician right now. So, space program. Not enough space for you.
Not even close to enough space for this guy.
Yeah. I saw this graph. Apparently we found a lot of planets this last year.
They're really good at it.
Like, we found more planets this year than like all the other years combined.
They put like a nozzle on the Kepler. It's like an old telescope they got up there. They put a new nozzle on it. Makes it look like sees better. I actually think it might have been a new mirror that they replaced. But even sicker than that, so it did go up X number of planets per year now. But they're going to be launching a new one to replace the old. Actually, it's not Kepler. It's Hubble, I believe. The Hubble Space Telescope. Whatever. I'm a fucking idiot. There's the new one that's going to go up there and replace them all. Apparently, it's going to fucking.
What mall? There's a space mall?
Yeah, Space Mall. Space Mall 1. They're going to be replacing Space Mall 1
with Space Mall 2.
Space Mall 2.
I didn't know that there was a mall in space.
Dog, there's no mall up there. You know that, you goof.
You said replace them all.
Replace them all.
Oh, I thought you meant replace
the shopping mall. Where are all those astronauts going to go get their sick jackets? The Space Mall. Space Mall 1. Space Mall 1.
But that's
Space
the problem.
Mall 2.
This is how business ideas happen. Space Mall.
We could be the first to get up there and build a mall. If we were emperor, we could definitely go up there and build a mall. Who's going to sell stuff to the space?
As the new supreme commander of the world, my first move is 1/4 of all the money is going to a new space mall.
Something
anyone can make.
None of you can access. None of you can access it. It's going to be there for when we finally get all of you to space. What would you do if you're supreme commander of the world? Tell us in the comment section below.
We read them.
Because there are obviously super cool things that you could be doing with your ultimate powers of politics.
See you guys. So here it is. It's a universe where you a combination of the last video game, movie, and comic that you have consumed.